don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favors, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review. So to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true.
Police were dispatched to a facility when one of the employees there was causing some disruptions. The other employees were trying to keep her calm until police arrived. But what happened next can only be explained as a Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure moment. We believe that what you're about to see is the slow slip from having either someone slip her something or her taking something to maybe relax, go a little bit off the rails because maybe what she thought was in this particular thing wasn't in it, or might have more things in it that she didn't know about. I'm just again, we may be laughing a little bit in this, but let's see how it works out. Okay. I find it weird. It says keep chugging, feeling it's one of those. Anyway, I'm stuttering only because I'm imaging all the stuff that happened in it, and I'm trying not to laugh prematurely for y'all. I want to join you in it so badly. Let's go.
Oh, good job.
Hey, we're not gonna have any.
Holy shit.
On January 31st, 2025, officers responded to a workplace incident involving an employee reportedly out of control, attacking co-workers and damaging property. 2 employees attempted to restrain her until officers arrived.
Is anybody injured? Are you injured? You don't need an ambulance? Okay.
Here we go, folks.
Is there anyone injured? No. No? Okay. Can we talk over there maybe?
Yes.
This is Jenny.
I'll talk to Jenny real quick. Will you just see if anybody got physically? Hi. You're Jenny?
Yes.
Okay. What's going on today?
Nothing. I was telling my supervisor nothing's going on, and she told me that I seemed out of it.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm tired. I work 2 jobs.
Okay.
Like, it's Friday. Like, I have to go to my other job, my yoga studio, and clean up and go to work.
Sure.
That's it.
That's understandable.
Our suspicion, at least on our end, is that Jenny is at this moment floating high above the skies, reading rainbow level butterflies in the sky. I can feel twice as high. She took we believe something along the lines of an edible. Okay, that's what we think. Just judging by her countenance, the flow, the slur, the slow, almost like Bruce Leroy. Okay. Now, again, yes, she's on the clock, and it might just be to relax. But if what they're saying is true about her going a little bit haywire and hurting people, then probably don't take whatever you took anymore. Or if you are just tired, tell your boss, I need to go home. Cut my hours if you have to, but I need to rest because you're putting yourself in danger at this point. So let's find out what exactly is happening with my lady.
And that was it.
Okay.
And that was it.
Did you physically go after anybody? Did anybody physically go after you?
They just, I just kept asking them, like, what's wrong? Like, I didn't do anything. Like, what's wrong with it? And I just kept pleading to them. I was like, I didn't do anything.
Okay.
And that was it. But it wasn't anything like me being aggressive to them.
I'm inclined to believe the other employees at this point. Just a thought.
Or at least I didn't think it was being
there
aggressive.
it is.
Did anybody
Didn't
put
think.
their hands on you?
No.
Okay. And you didn't put your hands on anybody else?
No.
Okay. How much sleep did you get last night?
I got 8 hours.
You got 8 hours. What time did you start this job today?
It would have been at 7.
So 7 in the morning.
So when I woke up, it would have been 7. By the time I got here, it would have been 8.
Okay. So, and then you work what, 8 to
8 to now.
8 to now? Okay. All right. Has this ever happened before? They've never approached you?
No.
Okay.
Oh, this is new.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink?
No.
Okay. Are you somebody that does drink alcohol?
Occasionally, but not today.
Not today. Okay.
Notice the cop didn't ask, did you ingest anything? Just alcohol. Trust me, What she's behaving like ain't drunk. I understand there are different levels of drunk, but Ossifer, listen here, Ossifer. I didn't have but like one drink. Just one. I mean, they gave me a pill, but it's a squishy, really squishy pill. Tastes really sweet too, but it's really good. That would be drunk. What she's doing is, I don't know. I mean, I was just kind of just here, floating around in the butterflies and seeing the water and tasting the sugars, plums, berries, drink. I'm feeling good. Gummy bears. Anyway, continue.
Okay.
No, especially not because I'm working.
Okay, so that's never something like you would
No.
go on your lunch break and maybe have a drink
no,
or anything like
no.
that. Okay.
No.
What about any type of like medicine you're on or anything like that?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Nothing.
So you just feel tired?
Could be, but this is every Friday. Like this is something.
Do you have days off? What are your days off?
No.
You
I
don't
mean,
get-
I'm Monday through Friday, and then when I go and clean at the yoga studio, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So it's not like it's just today.
Okay.
So, ma'am, you just gave a reason why you shouldn't be this tired. You got a full night's sleep. Okay, that's what you said. 8 hours. Because you didn't work Thursday. So that's okay. So we can believe that. So you didn't work Thursday night. So you got a full night's sleep. You work this job. And you normally do it every time. But this is it's a Friday. And you said it's a Friday. This happens all the Friday. So do you normally take something and it doesn't show up? This is just the one time you maybe bit off more than you can chew. Maybe where you took a quarter, you took a half. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sense of your conversation. I can't keep track of it very well.
You just feel overtired.
I mean, I feel
Okay.
normal.
But you just said you're you just said you were tired because you work 2 jobs. Are you tired? No, mate. Well, orange, purple milk tastes pretty good sometimes when you have a sleeve to put over your leg. But outside of the headphones, I'm not quite sure what the microphone is going to taste like in the morning. But today, the pants I have on fits perfectly on my torso. That's what I'm hearing.
This is your normal?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't know why they think did they say anything as to why they thought you looked maybe not abnormal?
No.
Like you didn't fall asleep at your desk or anything
No.
like that?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Would you tell me if you had anything to drink? And if I didn't tell your boss, just so I know medically what I'm dealing with?
Yeah.
And you're saying no alcohol, no type of drugs or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yes, you have or no, you haven't?
No.
No, you haven't. Okay.
No.
Okay. You do seem a little off to me talking to you, but I don't know you. You seem a little like slow to respond, and your eyes are very glazed over.
I was gonna go to work, but then I got high. I was gonna go to my second job, but then I got high. But people, if you imbibe in something like this, here's a suggestion: just don't do it at work. Okay, don't do it at work. That's dangerous to your pocketbooks and other people around you. I'm still sticking with my belief that she is floating. She's on a flotation device in the sky. Roger Ramjet, the Jetsons, she's up there. That's just my assumption based on what I'm seeing. Hence, I will continue to speak as though that's true until proven otherwise. Just so you know.
Were you crying at all?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
crying
Okay.
because of what they accused me of.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't even ask. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay, so you're 32. So you haven't had anything and you think this is more of a misunderstanding?
Yes,
Okay, how did you get to work today?
by myself. I'm like,
nowhere. Oh, okay. Whoo. How did you get to work today? By myself? That reminds me of another video I've seen around the internet. Where do you live? With my parents? And where do they live? With me? Where do you all live? Together? Oh Lord. That's good stuff right there. How do you get here? By myself. Okay, now I'm gonna see if she does. She said drive, Uber. Let's find out. Please tell me you elaborate, please.
Like coming to here regularly. Yeah.
Okay. And you didn't drive or anything like that?
I mean, I drove.
Oh, you drove. You did
yeah,
drive.
of
Okay.
course.
You drove
That's what I'm
yourself
trying
there.
to tell you. Like, I drove
Okay.
here normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got to talk to my partner. This is kind of I got to make sure nothing criminal
Lord.
happened. I don't think anything did. Okay. Then it's going to be more of an internal thing with your workplace. How long have you worked here?
I worked here since October.
October. Okay. So they might have some internal whatever they're going to decide to do. Right.
Okay.
That's out of our hands. Okay.
Okay.
The next thing I will have to do is make sure you're good to drive.
Okay.
Okay. So you would be able to pass some field sobriety test, or I could just get a PBT and you could blow into it and it should show all zeros, right? Or is it not going to?
No, at that point, that's whatever you guys think.
I just want to make sure you're good to drive. I sure wouldn't want you to get behind the wheel and then have an accident. And you don't need that in your life, right? You don't need a DUI because you could leave here, head yourself into another town, and then something else bad happens.
Mhm.
So if I gave you a PBT test, would you blow zeros or no? You can just shake your head yes or no. I don't care. And I'm not going to tell your boss. It's not my place to tell your
I
boss.
mean, it's not
My
my
concern
place
is
to
you.
tell anything.
My concern is
No, she gone. She is. When I tell you that the device, whatever she was on while she was floating, has left her. You know, when you get into orbit and the boosters drop off and the shuttle continues to go through space, that's where she's at now. We have long left orbit. It took off and she was getting woo, and then broke through, and then rockets fell off, poof, and now she's just like this. Occasional. That's where she at right now. She is up there, way up there, gone. You're gonna have to wait for it. You can't send nobody to go get her. There's no grappling hook, no nothing. You just gotta wait till it's re-entering and just watch for it to crash. At this point, I don't. That's wild.
you don't drive if you had too much to drink.
I mean, I'm fine right now, and there's nothing to.
Would it be okay? How about this? Would it be best if you called a friend or a family member or an Uber to have you leave for tonight and come get your car later?
Sure.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I appreciate that. Okay.
Yeah.
But let me go talk to my partner,
Okay.
and then we're gonna try to get out. Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah. Let me get it.
Oh no! You don't have to get it. Just I don't want you to have any confrontation with them. Just have a seat. My partner's gonna hang tight with you. Okay.
So at this point, no, they don't want to do anything other than have her
Okay.
leave.
Perfect. Okay. She's gonna get in. You wanna do an Uber?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm just telling
Fine.
you,
Yeah,
like,
I'm
if
honest
you
with
need.
You're not going to drive. I'm talking to you. Okay?
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm fine.
You're not fine to drive.
I'm
So
gonna
I-
tell you right now,
okay.
I'm fine.
I know that's what you're telling me, but I can tell by just the communication I've had with you, you're not okay to drive. Okay? So like the best plan is for you to get an Uber. Where's your phone at? Do you want to
Okay.
grab? Why don't you grab your stuff and call yourself an Uber?
Okay.
Is this your water bottle? Is it leaking?
This week.
Okay, this one.
You drink a whole one in a day?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Please check that bottle. Please just check the bottle. You know, maybe it might be laced with something. I don't know. But I'm watching her walk. I'm watching her talk. And look, if y'all think something's completely fine with this lady, I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea what substance she's on. It could be even, it might not even be a drug. It might just be a psychotic break. I don't, but nothing about her screams the word normal. I'm with the cop. You can't be driving.
Oh, good job.
Hey, we're not gonna have any. We're not gonna have any more
Holy
of this.
shit.
Let's walk out.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk out.
Good job,
Perfect stuff.
baby.
Keep walking.
Good job.
Keep walking.
Hey,
Keep walking.
All right, that's it.
Now you're alone.
That went south fast. I think we found re-entry. I think we found. She ran into some meteors up in there. Whew. Oh my word. Okay.
Hey.
She's still on the phone. People, listen. Even if you're floating, hear me. Even if you're floating, there are things that could happen, and I don't think she's even aware of what just happened. But I'll if you're that high, please don't shove. Put your hand in. Try and stiff arm an ossifer. Okay, don't be stiff arming ossifers. When all they've been nice to you, man. They've been super chill, super calm, and then they told you please don't interact with the people because all they want you for you to leave. You decide that you're gonna get on your phone to call your Uber, and you didn't even dial. It doesn't even look like you dialed. You just have it up to your ear. Then you start antagonizing the workers, and then when the cops tell you just call the Uber, and they're coming to talk to you quietly, you stiff arm them straight to the throat. That's your. The lady cop was so nice to you too. And that's the one you had to stiff her of all people. I mean, the dude I can see because you don't know him, but her, she was this cop was gonna do something that she ain't even. She was just gonna give you a little bit of a little, take the test, and if it's, I'll get you out of here. We don't gotta tell your office, your boss. They don't even need to know that. I just need to know that I can, if you can drive, you want to do a breathalyzer, do a little sobriety. We make sure we do this under the radar. You didn't want that. Then you try to get belligerent. I can drive. I'm good. Get the Uber. Okay, fine. I'll get the Uber. Then you start to grin, antagonize nobody, and stiff arm. You just went full Derrick Henry on people. What in the hell? And you're fighting still with the phone in your head. That's, hey, look, when you're dedicated to making that phone call, I guess.
Joe, if you can give me a cup.
He's strong.
So,
That edible is kicking all kinds of. And she laughing too. Oh, she laughing. Normally, listen. If you listen, if you're getting stiff armed by a cop to put your bread in your arm, the last thing I'm gonna be doing is laugh. Okay, that last thing. Now, please remember, I didn't say I know. I'm telling you, I believe. And I'm so far, my belief is coming. If my belief was held to court and they saw this film, they would think I was an expert because my belief is flotation device. I remember I've been telling you all this, my belief. Let's see if my belief comes true if they do give her a breathalyzer or a drug test. Let's see what exactly. Again, I espouse my belief: high or mental break. Those are my two. We can make a poll. You believe high or mental break? Which one do you think it is? That's me. I just believe. I believe mentally. I believe more. I'm leaning more to floating than I am mental break. It might be neither, but I'm just going with what I believe right now. Because ain't nobody functioning like this if you're not with some aid chemically. Maybe she'll cry.
Don't move. I'm gonna make this so they don't tighten up on you, okay?
Don't move. Is there an exit that way or no?
Oh, you.
Jenny, we're gonna get you up, okay?
I know.
We're not looking to fight with you, okay?
No, I know.
All right, I'm gonna help you up. Ready? One, just
No,
Look,
can
come
you
this
help
way.
me? Can you help me?
Sure, that's fine.
Not you.
Poor lady cop, man. Now she's just catching strays from of all the people, Jen. She was the nicest to you. That lady cop was look, she was so smooth with it, so compassionate. She believed you. And now you want the dude to help you, but you didn't want to talk. Maybe this is another side effect of said, again, I believe, me, not y'all, me. This might be another side effect of said flotation device chemicals, okay? Maybe she just, she find them cute. I don't know. We'll see.
That's fine.
You go sit up. Now walk up.
You good? I'll be right behind you.
Yeah, can you just open a door for us, please?
Oh, can you just open up?
I'm gonna go this way.
Can you just open up? Can I get a walk?
I'll grab your stuff.
No.
I'll grab your stuff.
Officer, please.
I'll grab your stuff. Whoa. Don't.
Oh, you ugly.
Let's go.
You ugly. You are disgusting. You are the most terrible manager ever. You never gave me keys back. You were terrible.
No.
I will you up. I will you up.
1382. Give me a second.
Shut the up.
I'm gonna, again, my belief, side effect number 3. Side effect number 3, first the flotation and everything's calm. And then aggression. And then, well, no, then it was more of a you touch me only. But the aggression kicked in a little bit there too. The aggression was starting to come in, and now it's full on aggression. She done kicked her manager. I don't think she's probably gonna keep this job. This is just my thought.
You stupid.
Did you get hit, ma'am? Okay.
Yeah, she did. Good thing that she got. Oh, good timing.
Let me go get my car.
Sure.
Come back on.
Squirtly.
I'm trying to have somebody open up a door for us. What do you mean, we got here? Or, yeah. Don't kick me. Stop. You've already been charged with aggravated battery.
You don't want to add felony assault on an officer to this.
Yo, you're asking me right now if I'm injured. My right cuff is injured. You idiot. You're a idiot cop right now.
Don't kick me.
You are a idiot if you're telling me that if anything is injured. You're a idiot because you are injuring my right hand right now.
Don't move.
Oh, you.
Whatever. Okay, at first it was funny, but at whatever I don't even know if she took it on her own. Now I'm concerned. It almost feels like whatever they gave her, or whatever she took, or whatever is in her, or whatever is happening is hallucinogen type stuff. This doesn't happen because you're tired, in other words, okay?
Don't move.
Move. It's the same shit. It's the same shit you guys are putting us through. What the fuck does it matter?
You guys want my room or do you want me to hold the door?
You hold the door, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Stand up. You want me to stand up? I'm
You're
okay.
in the car.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is a different one. I'll give it that.
Hold on, let me search it real quick. Look, I have to check you before you get in my car.
Go ahead,
Please don't kick me. Please don't do anything
I'm
violent,
not doing
okay?
shit to you. Just do it. Just shut the fuck up
I
about
gotcha.
it. Just fucking do it. Ma'am, you have nothing to worry about. Shut the fuck up.
Sit back for me, please.
I'm sitting. What the fuck
I
am
got.
I gonna
Listen.
do?
Yeah.
Shut up,
We just-
dude.
we-
Just
We
leave
gotta,
me
we gotta
alone.
put the seatbelt on you, okay?
gotta put your
Okay,
seatbelt
leave
on.
me.
So
Okay,
she's
good.
gonna
Where is
pass
it?
this
Why
out
does
to me.
she?
Oh,
Here we go.
She's gonna pass this
She's
out.
a f***ing idiot.
Okay.
She doesn't know what the f- she's doing. She's a f***ing idiot.
People, maybe it's a stress-induced reaction. Maybe the 3 jobs is doing something to me. 2 jobs. Maybe the time that she's working, she's not relaxing at home, and this is not a drug-induced thing, and she's just absolutely snapped because of stress. And that could be. Either way, she's not going to be happy when she comes out of whatever she's in, whether it be stress-induced, uh, high-induced, or drinking-induced. Whatever she comes down from these clouds, she gonna be in some. She gonna be in a whole different headspace, and she gonna wonder can I have footage of what I did, please?
Look at her.
Just sit back for me so we can get this
Oh,
around.
barely. Look at this idiot.
You got it?
Holy shit. Good for you, ma'am.
Okay.
Good for you.
Okay.
Anything. I don't deserve this.
Did she undo her butt? She undid. How did? Maybe I don't understand cop cars, but shouldn't that be something that they just can't undo? Maybe it's just me. I ain't been arrested. I don't plan on being arrested neither. But the layout seems a little bit. And it's against intuition. If you're gonna leave the unbuckling section next to where I can unbuckle, I don't think it's worth having it there. Okay.
Hey, you're going fast. Miss Girl. Patrolling. Woo! Patrolling. You're old as f- so so this must be so f- easy for you. Good for you. You have old gray hair. So I'm sure this is very easy for you. Good for you, girl. Good for you.
The woman was charged with aggravated battery on a peace officer.
I can't wait to hear if they found any drugs to at least alleviate that she wasn't just crazy. Let's see if I was right. Let me see if I was right.
Obstructing a peace officer, criminal damage to property, and aggravated battery for assaulting her manager.
Mhm.
Share your thoughts below.
Oh, come on, man. How you gonna do that to me? That ain't even cool, man. That's some trifling stuff. How you gonna take me to the edge?
Oh, and remember to like and subscribe for more videos.
For real? You for real right now? Bruh. You know, some things in life ain't it ain't fair, bro. How you gonna do that? How you gonna take me that far and don't give me the end result? Like that. Not even in their description do they tell you what happened to the poor woman. No. She had to be high. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with it that my belief is what it was. My belief is what it was. Unproven, right? They say, okay, there ain't no way a non-high person could be acting that way She took something, whether by her own decision or by somebody lacing something she had. This lady was on something. Power trip, high, mental break, or super pissed, but she's on something. Demon time, whatever you want to call it. But she's not going back to that job. I'll tell you that much. Even if she wanted to, they're not having her back. Some of y'all might be better in assessing people on chemical dependencies or even having the influence of a chemical. If you know and you've been, you can assess it, please let me know what you think she was on. Some people out there are really good and you probably do it for a living. You probably work with people who have substance abuse problems and addiction. Maybe you can look at her and tell from her behavior, the speech, the range of motion she went through. If you know what she might be on, you might be a psychologist and you know it might be a mental break. You might be a psychiatrist and say, yeah, she got multiple personalities. If that's you, please help a brother out, please, because I'm confused as hell. So confused. But she ain't going back to that job. Moral of the story, don't do this if you work. And if the stress of 2 jobs are getting to you, find different 2 jobs or work with one of your jobs to give you a break once in a while. Your mental health is not worth that much money. I'm sorry. You only have 2 things in life that you really go to the grave with, and that's your mental faculties and time. And if you're going to burn time at the expense of mental health, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it, as it's proven right here. So again, help me out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you can assess it. Since they didn't seem unfair to tell me what happened, I don't cliffhanger nonsense. If you can help a brother out, please do so. I look forward to your comments on this one.
One wrong move turn the present into the past. I don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favorites, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review, so to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true. If you foul, that show up too. No miss, no spin, no cover up hype.